Hi everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Legal Diaries. In the last video I spoke about me getting my training contract, and I thought it'd only be fitting and only be right to reflect on the things that I learned through the training contract process and share them with you all. Researching law firms actually does take time. Now I know that some of you may already be on the ball and already be thinking, yes, okay, I know this, but for me, it took me ages to research firms, to well and truly do in-depth research. I would say it took me about 2 days. Researching the firms actually meant that I had a good, sound understanding of what the firm's about. For example, it also gave me an insight into major deals that some of the firms were working on that I found interesting, which I could then implement into my application or use it as a talking point at interview stage. Planning is key. After researching the firms that I had an initial interest in, I was able to then make a decision as to whether I wanted to go ahead and make an application for them. So when I actually put a list together and started following the list and adhering to the list of all the deadlines, etc., it was an absolute game changer for me. Understanding the business world is absolutely key. Once I had gained an understanding of what's going on in the business world, which I may add will not happen overnight, it really did something for my confidence. It really did. I really learned to see it as a two-way process, and that made me so much more relaxed and so much more confident. I realised that it's actually okay to be different. When I first started making these applications, I was so concerned about what the current trainees had done to get to that position. And then I was trying to, honestly, mould myself to be like these trainees. And it just didn't work for me, because if they said that they were interested in tag rugby and I was interested in reading, me saying that I'm interested in tag rugby is not going to do anything for me when I get to the interview stage, because I'm not going to be able to talk about tag rugby. Looking back now, when I first started making applications, I put a lot of pressure on myself. Pressure to get past the interview stage, pressure to then pass the critical thinking test, pressure to excel at interviews. And I think that pressure sometimes acted as an extra obstacle for me to overcome, and it really did not need to be the case. When I accepted that it will happen with the right firm or firms, everything seemed a lot more easier, seemed a lot more clearer. I had researched the firms, I had my plan in place, I treated it as a two-way application, and I realised that it was okay to be different. Now that by no means is all that I learned from the application process, but I thought that it would be fun to put it in a video and share it with you all. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll speak to you in my next one. Bye.